I hate leaving it in the bunker. I'm sure you guys too. If you're tired of losing strokes because you can't get out of the sand, I'm going to show you how to use the proper technique so you get out of the sand every single time. Let's go ahead and get started. All right guys, so I'm going to give you 3 simple keys to help you escape the sand every single time. And let's start out with the most common mistake I see, and that's not getting enough loft on this face. Now when I set up out of the sand, I want to have a lot of loft on the face, so that's going to allow the bounce that's on the bottom of the club to interact with the sand and to help that club face slide right through the sand and underneath the ball. Very similar to what I would do when I'm hitting a flop shot. So what I want you to do is go ahead and take your grip with the face completely straight up and down. So I want 90 degrees aloft on this face, and then I want you just to close it just a little bit in your hands until you have about 80 degrees aloft. So very, very high lofted club face. It looks something like this when I address the ball, and you can see my face is just wide open here. Now the second thing I want you to work on is to make contact in the sand at the same point at every single time. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to draw a line, and I want to make sure that I practice hitting the sand at the same point every single time. So here I'm going to work down this line, and you can see there my club came in contact a little bit early. Now it's perfectly on the line. That one was good there too, and I'm working down this line, and I'm making sure that I'm making contact right on that line every single time. I'm going to do that by keeping my weight a little bit on the left and then having my weight left the entire swing. That's going to allow me to make contact just behind the ball every single time. So if I'm hitting this shot, that line that I was just hitting in front of will be about 4 inches or so behind this ball. I'm going to come down, hit that line, let the club face slide right underneath the ball. And then the last thing I want to make sure to do is be very aggressive. I see a lot of times people get tentative. Maybe they hit a couple of them across the green, and that's because they're hitting too far in front of this line up here. And then they get nervous when they get over it and they want to make this little tiny small swing. Well, we've got to be aggressive. We've got to use a lot of loft, and we've got to practice hitting this line every single time. So here, let's try to put all 3 things together. I'm going to have my club face wide open. My goal is to come down and hit right on this line. That line maybe is a little too close, we'll put it right there. And then I want to make a nice big aggressive swing so this ball will get nice and high in the air. There we go. So I escaped out. Nice high lofting shot. You can see my divot started right on this line. So a really good golf shot there. I want you to work on those 3 keys so you can get out of the sand every single time. Good luck. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to put a preview of a video called the How to Get Out of the Sand Like a Pro. So it's going to go a little bit more in depth into the technique. It's a little bit more detailed video. So once you kind of master these 3 keys, you can learn even a little bit more about how to be very proficient out of the sand. So watch this preview. If you want to see that entire video, click the link in the bottom of the screen or down in the description. You'll be taken to where you can sign up for your free membership. You're going to get that entire video plus about 4 hours of bonus instruction. So I look forward to working with you guys very soon. Leave your comments below. I'll try to answer every single question I can. And hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. I'll see you soon. Good luck with your bunker game.
So I'm going to give you the 3 keys that you have to understand in order to hit good bunker shots, and also to make the shot more simple so you understand how it actually works. The first key that you got to understand is that we need to get the ball up in the air. Obviously, we've got to get it out of the bunker, and we typically need it to land pretty soft on the green. That's going to predicate a few things. A, we need loft. We're not going to hit our bunker shots with a 3-iron for obvious reasons. So I typically use my 60-degree wedge anytime I'm around the green, unless I have a very, very long shot. So that gives me plenty of loft, to a degree. The second thing is we need